The big ride, it's a charity bicycle ride. It's from Edinburgh to London. It's to help raise money for a children's charity, a Palestinian children's charity. It's 474 miles, and we're just going to be passing through different towns to try and raise the awareness and stuff, just to give people some more information about what's happening over in Palestine and stuff like that.
Right, everybody say cheese!
Yeah.
Oh, that's good! Cheese!
I think there's a strong awareness in the Scottish Parliament across several political parties that, you know, although we don't have responsibility for foreign affairs yet, there's a strong commitment to a recognition for the Palestinians to have their own state. We would want Scotland to be calling for that state to be recognised now, and for an end to the kind of the military occupation, the collective punishment, and the long-standing injustice that the people of Palestine are suffering.
How far are you intending to cycle?
Well, I'll get out of the park, I hope.
Here to the day in Gaza, it wasn't a very pleasant day for the children of Gaza. And that day alone, there was 47 children killed.
Friends, this day is a very emotional day for me personally and for all of us. 9 members of my family have been killed, including 5 children. And it is not my personal story. It is the story of thousands of Palestinian children who are suffering of the trauma or have lost their lives and their futures when Israel committed war crimes in Gaza.
I'm sure everyone has got a relation or a kid, you know, about similar ages to these children. And I would say over the next 9 days, as you're sweating, you know, as you're cycling to London, you know, just keep that focus, you know, what we're doing it for.
Lujain Basim Al-Farra, 4 years old female. Abdurrahman Basim Al-Farra, 8 years old male.
All of us must work hard to take these criminals to court of justice, because they should not, it is not a matter of revenge, it is a matter of justice. In Gaza, in Palestine, I am talking from my heart because I am coming from the heart of the occupied Palestine. I'm coming from the heart of the besieged Gaza, where my people are suffering of the siege, lack of electricity, lack of water, lack of medical supplies. And despite of that, we have showed great deal of resilience, but this should not continue because people has limit for their power of bearing such circumstances.
The other thing which is really important about your ride and your massive fundraising that has happened, and I bring this from the cross-party group, from our knowledge, is the psychological damage that happens to children. And I think that there was a report recently that said that 1/3 of preschool children in the Gaza Strip and Gaza City are suffering from depression and anxiety, and that of course the vast majority of teenagers are suffering as well.
I'm absolutely delighted to be here, and I bring greetings and best wishes from the All-Party Parliamentary Group on Palestine in the Middle East, of which I'm a member at Westminster.
My message is always a message of peace, but there's no peace where there's no justice.
I was in Gaza a few years ago. We went through the Rafah crossing and seen how desperate it was.
Thousands of Palestinians are in the refugee camps in the occupied Palestine and diaspora, waiting for their rights according to the international law.
Seen the deliberate contamination of water, the deliberate destruction of olive groves. We've seen how the UN, UNRWA in Gaza was running out of money, was running out of food.
Not only was our UK government not condemning what was happening and doing what it could to stop it happening, but we were actually supporting it happening.
May their souls rest in peace.
I'm really honored to be today with you and very impressed by your activity, and I'm going back home with a message, empowerment message for my people. We are not alone, we are not forgotten. Despite of the shameful stand of the government, the people still care, and the people will change the government one day and justice will prevail.
There are now no restrictions on arms exports to Israel, none at all, despite everything that happened a year ago.
The path for freedom is long, and with your help, with your solidarity, I'm talking about solidarity. Humanitarian is very important, but the solidarity to change the position of governments towards the Palestinian-Israeli conflict, and this is happening. I reassure you that it will happen, but it needs a lot of work and patience from my heart and from the hearts of thousands of Palestinian children, women and men in Gaza. I thank you very much. Thank you.